I'll be showing you several techniques that we use to create our Ohara tall base arrangements. And these techniques will help you stabilize your branches in the container. So I'll be using a glass container so you can see the mechanics, what would normally be underwater. So the first one, and the easiest, is to grab a stem, and when you're going to insert it, cut the edge of the branch so that when it hits the back wall or the side wall, it's flush with the wall, okay? That's the easiest way, and many times that's the only thing you need to do to a branch. But typically the branch will go inside or it'll fall out. And so the next technique is to create a vertical branch, a vertical stay. So what you're going to want to do is take another smaller branch of the same branch material, if possible, and I'm going to create a little notch at the top. So I've cut a slit, and I'm going to remove it to create sort of a little notch in the in this branch. I then take the main branch and I split it. So I want to insert it this way. I'm going to split it and hold it open and insert this branch in there. Okay? So I'm now going to cut this edge a little bit. And what you want to do is you want to insert it in such a way that it hits in 3 places. So in this case, the stay will hit here and down here. The main branch will hit at the top. And so that's pretty stable. If I need to have it up a little bit, I may have to cut this, right? But it's important that it hits in 3 places. So that's the first technique, or the second technique. Sometimes what you need is a horizontal brace. And so what we want to do there is we want to grab another branch and cut it just about a little bit bigger than the opening of the container. Okay? I'm now going to split this branch in half so that I don't need, so I have a flat part. Okay? Again, I'm going to take my branch and I'm going to cut it as if I'm just going to insert it so it hits the wall. I'm now going to do a horizontal cut. Okay? And I hold it open, I insert the branch in there, and now I have this T shape. Okay? It's important that this is in there firmly, that this crossbar is in there firmly. I now, it's still a little big, so let me cut it down. I can now insert it, and again, it hits in 3 different places. The crossbars hit, in this case, in the front and in the back of the container, and the main stem rests on the rim. Notice, for slanting, you might have it close to the rim of the container because the main branch will slant down. If you needed it higher up, the main branch, your crossbar has to slant down. The further down it goes, the more upright your main branch goes. So those are the 2 basic braces that you can use to stabilize it. Sometimes though, you can't simply cut a branch and insert it. The cut will split open, and so you have to actually attach this crossbar to the main branch. And there's several ways of doing that. Let me show you. I've already cut a crossbar. I'm going to get a branch, my main branch, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip part of the branch so it's flat. So I'm going to put the flat part of the crossbar against the flat part of the main branch. Okay? That way it's a lot more stable than if you use the rounded part of the cross branch. Now in this case what I'm going to use is I'm going to use wire. And you can use any wire that's pliable. I'm going to use this twist tie just so you can see what I'm doing. Let me move the bar. what I want to do is I'm going to wrap it around. So I'm stabilizing the crossbar onto the main stem, and then I'm just going to wrap this wire around one way and then the other way. And then I'm going to twist the two ends together. Okay. And here's now the crossbar. Notice it's firmly on there. So when I move this crossbar, the whole branch moves. And then again, I can get it and insert it, have it rest in the container. It's hitting two places here, one place here. So you can use wire, or you can do the same things with twine, and then finally you can use a rubber band. Some material though, like if you have a flower material where the stem is soft, you really can't use a branch on that. And so what you have to do, or what we use, is like these bamboo skewers. So let me show you how we would do that. If you're using a soft stem like a flower, you need this to stay, and what's happening is it's twisting. What you want to do is you want to use a skewer, okay? And what you do is, again, cut the edge as long as you need it, turn the stem upside down, and insert the skewer as close to the edge cut part as possible, okay? This will then allow you again to insert that, and it's hitting here, here, and there, making it stable, okay? So remember, these are just techniques. So they're gonna help you create your arrangement and get the form right. But the techniques by themselves don't do it. So you still have to adjust the material using these techniques to get the form you need. Okay, thank you.